we're at Spring Mountain. We're gonna find out what it's like to drive a C8 Corvette on the racetrack. First up, we're gonna be doing an autocross with a couple different Stingrays. There's the actual on-track portion, and we'll be in a kind of a classroom session where we'll get to talk to some of the engineers, see some of the cutaways of the cars. Really excited. This is gonna be awesome. Everyone in our group has done 2 laps with the non-MR car, so now we're going to the gray one, which has magnetic ride. Even the non-MR car, Z51 package, the amount of grip you get is absolutely staggering. Ran through that autocross course and I was like, there's just always more grip. It was quite a lot of fun. Really looking forward to seeing how it varies with magnetic ride, and I'm sure it's gonna be much better. All right, we finished autocrossing the magnetic ride car, and now we're kind of observing the development of the C8, starting with this one-of-one early prototype made in 2014. And as you can see from the front end, it's got a Holden face on it, but it was kind of just C7 Corvette parts, completely handmade. That is a C7 motor with a Porsche PDK transmission, just because they needed to get this chassis actually moving. So trying to get a dual clutch before the 8-speed dual clutch was done. The thing is quite interesting. It's a mid-engine, Holden-looking Frankenstein thing that's completely one-of-one. The interior is C7 parts too. Look at the seats and everything. And this is what they used in 2014 to start developing the C8. And then you move on. There were 11 of these second-gen prototypes were starting to kind of take shape. Looks a little more like what you see with the C8. Interior things there, you see the screen, the transmission buttons. And then here there are hundreds of these built where it's getting pretty finalized. They crash tested like 30 of these things. The interior electronics, suspension tuning is all getting finalized up. And I'm sure you guys saw a lot of these camoed cars driving all over the place when they were developing the mid-engine Corvette. And then the next step here, that looks like a production because it's coming off of the assembly line that's actually being built. And for final testing, a couple other cool things. Let's see if I find the button. Here we go. There's a release for the front hood. There's a luggage set that fits in there. And yeah, a lot of people don't know. There is a hood release up here. And then if we go around back, there are golf club bags here for us to test and verify that we can fit. Obviously the roof is in there, so we'll do that in a second. Like the previous Corvettes before it, it's a target top for the coupe, so you can take the roof panel, which stores back here, and put it back up on the car. It's actually quite light. Got the stitching and the nice materials on it. Yeah. Oh, whoops. Oh, nope. There's little cut. There's little things that insert first. There we go. Then we get in. Put the sun visors down, you see these little toggles that locks in. And we have a roof. That's pretty easy. There's another one back here. Golf bag test. Golf bag, golf club bag, what are these called?
Golf bags.
How many of these are supposed to be able to fit? Just one? Or 2? One.
There we go.
Very important measurement metric. How many golf tools, whatever they're called, can I fit in the back of my Corvette? And also soft close for the engine hatch trunk cover. Just latch it there and it cinches shut on its own.
Now I think we have to try shrimp.
Shrimp, yes. Like the Mach-E, how many shrimp fit in? Do you think they'll get mad if you try to climb in the back? We've got the cutaway model here so you can see the chassis part of the body. Here's also why we could not have the exhaust in the middle, because the transmission goes right here, and then this trunk fills this entire space, so the exhaust has to route to either side, so you couldn't have the center exit exhaust like on the C7. This is the 8-speed dual clutch transmission, the LT2, got models over there. Massive tires, 305 section around on the back. Autocross is done. We've talked to some of the engineers, the designers inside. We've got this really pretty Rapid blue car out here for some B-roll. It's got the bigger wing on the back too. I believe it's an accessory add-on you can option with the vehicle. Rapid blue is beautiful. This one's got the lighter, kind of grayish white leather interior. Up next is track driving, so actual lead follow laps in Z51 C8. So we're really gonna see what it's like to track one of these things. Already first observations between the MR car, so FE4 versus FE3 non-magnetic ride. The magnetic ride car is definitely a little sharper, handles better, and I definitely got quicker on the autocross course with that car.
And Eddie's gonna come up behind me. We're gonna give Eddie a couple laps, hop in, Alex, we'll keep going. Coming in on the corner, folks. Like kind of float out to the middle, Eddie. Nice light brake, fold in. Apex, look left, turning. Apex, get to it. Good. Get those windows up, bud. We don't want those windows down. You want to be able to hear me. There you go. Windows up. Faster and driver. There you go. Carry your brakes down in the inside here. Gotta get closer to that white cone there, Eddie. So when we're off the gas here, we can make a nice straight line from apex here, straight line in. Looking back to the right. Down on the inside here. Take it out, back left. Easy brakes, up the hill, carry it, right front tire, pull the cone. Brake early, point it down to the inside here. Brake, look all along, carry that brake pedal, right? Give me a run down the street. Easy brakes, plan it out before you get there. Look left, plan it out. Get tighter, turn the wheel sharper, get in. There you go, use that pavement though, bud.
Well, I found it's difficult / impossible for me right now at my skill level to concentrate while driving on the track and talk intelligently, so I didn't really do much of that during that session.
We're gonna take
How you doing?
Who are you?
Who am I?
Yeah.
Hi guys, I'm Shmi.
Shmi or Ahmed.
Depends if you're using autocorrect. Ahmed if you're using autocorrect.
My phone, I tried to type Shmi and it came out as Ahmed. What was the other one?
Shame.
Shame.
Ahmed. Just like, it's so funny the frequency with which I go into a DM and it says, hey Ahmed. And I'm just like, are you talking to me?
Well, also people don't know their actual first name. And then we also have Mr. Matt Moran here.
What's up, guys?
Who's not driving a Subaru. Do you like this over the Bullet?
The Bullet's a manual. I still really love manual.
So that'd be hard to pick.
Yeah, it'd be hard to pick. The Bullet's a keeper, but we'll see.
Sounds like we need to put a manual box in one of these.
Yes, I tried to ask one of the chief engineers, like, have you ever tried bolting a manual on
Yeah.
to the
Of course they've
LT2?
tried.
And he's like, no comment.
Of course. I mean, don't forget that they started driving these around 6 years ago.
2014.
Yeah,
which
crazy.
is crazy. Yeah, we're about to go do some hot laps. So I think all the pro drivers are gonna make us feel very, very unskilled, possibly. Good, how are you?
Good.
Jason said you're the fastest.
They're lying. No one's the fastest.
Okay.
Just kidding.
Time for the hot laps. Starting with launch control.
Stereo helper tuck in.
Wow.
Power. Carry the brake into turn 2. Manage balance. Another lift. She tucks in without adding any steering.
the hill.
They work well, right?
Yeah. And they're just normal steel Brembos with 4-piston. Oh boy, it's hard to talk when there's this many G-forces going on. This is awesome. Oh, I was braking way harder there. Okay.
Yeah, this is a hard brake one.
Yeah. All right, let's see what speed we hit on the main straight. It's 80, 90, 111, there's 120, 120 something, oh my God. That was tremendous. When you get a very skilled driver around this track with that car, that was absolutely crazy, and that was a ton of fun. We're wrapping up the day, about to get back in the shuttles and head back to the hotel in Las Vegas. This is truly Corvette Central. We just came over here to another building, and you've got C8s, ZR1s, the ZL1 1LE down there. But it's absolutely crazy. They've got service facilities here, ZR1. There is a Zeus Bronze C8 that I really want to take a look at, because that color, I'm a big fan of. Right here, this thing. It's a classier looking one compared to the neon yellow ones, but this is a very filthy ZL1 1LE. The race helmet did interesting things to my hair. We're about to head out, so I will compose my thoughts later of what it was like to drive the C8 on the track and wrap it up, maybe do some voiceover, talk about it a little bit more. Overall, it has been absolutely amazing. Experienced different trim levels with the magnetic ride, non-magnetic ride, different track surfaces, launch control, hot lap with a professional driver. Absolutely crazy. We'll talk to you guys in a little bit. We're back at the hotel room now, so I can wrap up this video on what it was like to drive a C8 Corvette on the track. To recap today, we started off on the Autocross course, did some launch control, then we spent some time talking to some engineers, the designers for the C8, kind of how it started from the test mule all the way to the production car. That was really cool. Then we got on the actual track at Spring Mountain, which is an awesome track, had a ton of fun. Learned a lot about how the car drove, how moving the engine from the front to the back helps, a lot more grip. The turn-in was awesome. Learned a lot also on how to drive the car, driving in general. Great instruction from the driving instructors out there. We did lead follow lap, so C701 up front, us and the C8s following behind. Got a good amount of time, good amount of seat time there. Then we did a hot lap, which was mind-blowing. It made me look like I really did not know how to drive, which obviously not on the same level, not anywhere close. These guys have 10 to 15,000 miles of track driving per year. It was very amazing to see what that car could do, and this is just the C8 Stingray. Remember, there will be higher performance versions, just like the C7. This is the entry, and it's absolutely amazing. That mid-engine helps it drive so much better. The Z51 package is great too, with the magnetic dampers. We got to do back-to-back comparison, so absolutely, if you're going to track it, get the magnetic ride FE4. Z51 is a must. Tires, suspension tuning, the E limited slip differential really helps put the power down. There are a lot of times when got some feedback like, hey, just lift off on the gas a little bit to get turned in, and the nose just dove right in towards the apex. It was amazing. It was a ton of fun. Today has been a great day. Drove some awesome roads, some amazing cars. Really do like the C8 a lot. Z51 package is awesome. I've started to really fall in love with the car, spending this much time with it, getting to see the potential. Really excited that Chevy has made such an amazing performance car that is in the realm of affordability. This is supercar levels of performance. The package is offering that for a Corvette level price. It's absolutely amazing. Talking to some of the drivers and instructors, they also really love the car. The aerodynamic sculpting of it looks exotic. The interior has great materials. It's easy to see out of, and it's just impressive in terms of performance. Overall, really liked it. Tracking it was absolutely amazing. Looking forward to seeing all the owners start to get their cars when the production vehicles start rolling out and deliveries begin. I'm sure many people were making content who are getting the C8 Stingrays and then higher performance versions. Make sure you check out the full review from the on-road driving portion. We went through some amazing roads in the Valley of Fire. Hope you guys liked this video. Thought it was a little bit of fun. Thanks for watching.